Welcome back to What Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a replay from February 2019, but I'm afraid it's also a Team Troll video which seems to have escaped getting done. So I'm doing it now just in case it was missed. What you're looking at is a Su-14-1, which is the Tier 7 Soviet SPG. It's located on the south spawn of Overlord, and this one's under the command of Arty-87. Now he's got the big gun, the 203mm howitzer, and there you can see the Kit Kat chunky school bus going by. Now I'm afraid that yes, he's going to be trolled by an E50 on his team, and well, the E50 is going to come over and try and barrel block him. And that is a technique that well, stopped being in favour now that obviously it doesn't work, since they've taken team damage out of the game, and of course they've made the barrels transparent basically, so that even if a shell does get fired from the barrel, it won't explode on the barrel of the teammate that's trying to kill you. Well, the troll is F5 Titian, or Titan, and he's over near the bowl at the moment. So what we'll do is we'll follow the actual game until the moment that the barrel blocking starts. You see Ratty gets a lovely first shot there on that Tiger P for 513 hit points. This is the 203, as I said, which is the B4 howitzer, and it's capable of 1050 penetrating 52mm of armour, and it's got quite a big blast radius as well, which means that was a non-penetrating shot, but it was still a big hit. And that KV-13 medium has actually turned up at the rock on the south side of the bowl. We're looking at that Tiger P again. It's not the same Tiger P actually, I think it's a different one. Rounds out. Unfortunately the shell went long, and he did damage a standard B, but only 121 hit points off it. Now the troll is still up at the front lines, so you have to wonder why he actually came back all the way just to do some barrel blocking. Was it that he was hit by Arty during his moment up at the front and decided to go and take it out on one of his own Arty? Well, we'll have to see. He is headed this way. He's headed towards Ratty. Ratty's looking around for a target, and at the moment he can't really find any. Yeah, the E50's getting closer. Ratty's going for the 257. Lines it up. Just letting it dial in. Oh, the guy got tracked. Rounds out. Beautiful hit right on the rear, and there we can see the troll is actually going around the beach and coming back up through the chine. Now I'm going to stay in third person now because we want to see what actually happens. See that big 203mm howitzer? It's a huge thing. It's actually better to mark the Su-14-1 with the standard 152mm, the BR2, because you can get more damage on the enemy with more shots, so it's much more effective. Well, the E50 is coming up the chine, although we can't see him. There he is. He's actually a bit. That's a replay fault that the teammate tanks disappear. And we can see that the E50 is missing half his hit points, so it's very likely that he was the victim of enemy Arty, but he's decided to take it out on Ratty. Well, Ratty knows he's far too smart to let this idiot get the better of him. He knows what this E50's up to. And you can see he's basically stopped aiming. He's stopped playing the game because he can't play the game if he gets trolled. Well, he did fire there, but I think you'll find that he will stop playing when he realises that what the E50's up to. You see, the E50 moves up alongside, then tries to interface his barrel with that of Ratty, and there you can see it. That is a clear case, absolutely crystal clear case of barrel blocking. No doubt about that whatsoever. So this guy is a troll, he is trying to team kill a member of his own team. Ratty tried to back up to throw him off. And what does he do? He moves back into position and tries to team kill him. Well, Ratty doesn't want anything of it. He keeps changing position, moving. Yep, it's throwing this guy off. He can't do it if Ratty keeps moving about. And now he's trying to push Ratty to troll him that way. Again, he doesn't seem to realise that the Su-14 was made from a heavy tank. It's actually quite a bit heavier than the E-50. And unfortunately there he was pushed into the enemy guns and the enemy did manage to kill him. That's unfortunate, but that was down to the E-50 who was pushing him up into the line of fire. So this guy is a team killer, no doubt about it. And he's about to get killed by the enemy. And he's gone. There's only 3 left. And it won't be long before they're dead. There's the Kit Kat Chunky. That was a skin made by Sir Rusty for Zoe Balls. Who likes Kit Kats? Not surprised. They are rather nice. And he just killed one of the enemy tanks there. He took out the KV-13. But as he's got the big 203, he's not going to be able to reload in time. And he's out of the game. So the last member of their team is this AMX 1390. And I rather think he's after a Prescucci's medal. He's only got 7 hit points. But I think it's very likely that he's going to find the enemy Arty and deal with them. And oh, he's just found one of them. And the GW tried to derp him. Unfortunately for him, he didn't get it in. And he's dead. But the 1390 is now on reload. And I don't think he's found the other enemy Arty, which is a Lorraine 15551. And that guy was just firing at him because that was a round from the enemy Arty. Kind of makes me think that the enemy Arty might be down on the beach actually, from that shot falling where it did. But the enemy standard B's turned up. I think this 1390 is now loaded, but now he's dead. So this was a troll video. Let's have a look at the end of battle results and you can see the details. Well, Ratty did actually manage to get some damage on the enemy. If we look at the team scores, it puts him halfway on the table, 684 hit points. But he would have done a lot more damage on the enemy had he been given a chance. But I'm afraid that E50 was determined to cause trouble. And this guy didn't actually get any damage on the enemy, any kills at all. And he only got 174 for damage upon detecting. And he did actually do 4 hit points of damage to Ratty in this game, because it's showing 4, -4 on that, on hit points rather. So he didn't actually kill Ratty, but what he did is he pushed Ratty into the line of fire so the enemy killed him. And that's as good as being a team killer in my book. So F5 Titan is the name. That is the team killer. Please note that down, and of course it will be put into our mods so that everyone's alerted to this guy. The moment you come into a battle with him, you'll know that he's a team killer, either to beware of him or to, if he's on the enemy team, to treat him as a team killer would be treated and wipe him out. So thanks very much for watching.